Unbelievable! That is a dream goal!
They found it! They finally found the goal they were looking for!
What a finish that is! Do not scratch your eyes! This is really happening!
Welcome to Game and Frame. I'm John Hallwood as we bring you UPSL action here at Tiger Field as Kensington Soccer Club take on the Bulldogs. Both teams finished near the bottom in the fall season. Kensington finished on the bottom with only one win last fall season, and the Bulldogs finished in 9th place with 1 win and 4 draws. But again, it's a new season. The spring season has just begun as these two teams play their first matches of the spring season. So we take a look at the standings. Ironbound, SCP, UCFSC Warriors, and CFC 1924 both won their games. And of course, New Jersey Alliance FC and Pennsylvania Prime FC drew their matchup. And take a look at the bottom also. Union SC, Philadelphia Lone Star FC, and Capital City Islanders lost their games as the Bulldogs, Cosmos B, Five Rivers SC, and Kensington Soccer Club have yet to play their match, but these two teams, the Bulldogs and the Kensington Soccer Club, are going to play and hopefully get their first win of the fresh new spring season of 2026. Again, I'm glad you're with us here in Game and Frame. These two teams playing their first game of the spring season and cannot wait. Some little fun facts also from last season. Musa from Kensington was the top goal scorer for Kensington. 4 goals, came in 10th in the league in goals scored, and only played in 6 matches. And then also for the Bulldogs, Joel Quist was the top goal scorer for the Bulldogs, came 4th in the league with 7 goals and played only in 5 matches. An impressive goal-to-game ratio for him, as also those stats were from last season. And also for the goalkeepers, Evan Watson played 4 matches with 1 clean sheet and allowed 3 goals a game on average. And still on the team, by the way. Also, Michael Romero played 4 matches, no clean sheets though, with a 1.33 goals per game average, still on the team. But both of these keepers are not going to be in the lineup for the starting lineup or even for their bench. As we take a look at the starting lineup for the Bulldogs, as Robert Andrade will be the starting keeper. Mohamed Fouqui, the starting defender. Brent Glantz also, as Promise Adi will be also in the back line. Jose Rodriguez will also be in the starting lineup as Ernest Lequis, Juan Sabantz, Rob Saunders, Corrado Carbone, Nicholas Domino, and Adam Samriki will be the starting lineup for your Bulldogs. Starting keeper for Kensington will be Brendan Warner, wearing the number 1. Malcolm Phillips, Rami Bazubul, Abdul Ali, Christian Cardenas, Mohammed Khalifa, Cal Ivan, Hamaz Abdur, and number Q. Trimmer Revorce, Ars Badu, just some of the players that are going to be here for this Kensington team. We don't have an official lineup yet for Kensington as you take a look as the 2 captains for their team. We'll see what side we'll get on. Again, it's a nice, I was going to say a nice sunny day, but of course we had some earlier rain going on. So this turf field might be still be a little bit wet. So the ball might act a little bit differently, a little bit faster than usual. As a goalie, the captain for Kensington, and number 4, that is Jose Rodriguez for the Bulldogs. Kensington are the ones full in black with yellow numbers. The Bulldogs all in white with many stripes of red and also in their jersey with black numbers. As we're about to get underway here at Tiger Field at Holy Family University. And these two teams about to start off their spring campaign in a couple seconds. Again, both these teams were near the bottom of the table. Of course, Kensington was on the bottom with only 3 points, scoring only 1 win. The Bulldogs, of course, had four draws and 1 win with 7 points. Both of these teams looking to improve from last season in the fall and make some better, well, I guess better wins, I guess. More wins than they did in the fall season. Again, the Bulldogs take their team pictures. The Kensington's still in their huddle. And it looks like the Bulldogs will be the ones starting the ball first. Again, a quick number change. Robert Andrade with double zeros as Stefan Deek with a single zero. Of course, stepping all over the ball is Ernest Luis. As we still wait for Kensington to get out of their huddle before we start our spring campaign. A little bit of the fans here in attendance here at Tiger Field as Kensington look to get ready. So nice hawk just went by us. I don't know if they got caught by the camera, but either way, we're off here at Tiger Field. Bulldogs with the ball and possession. Glad you're with us here on Game and Frame. I'm John Hallwood to start off this UPSL league here in the spring season of 2026. Bulldogs send a long one up. So Luis down with it, sends it out to his right. Now out on the wing. Cross coming into the middle, and Kensington able to defend that one. That was Malcolm Phillips able to receive that one, and he kicks that one away again. Good clearance from Kensington. It's going to be a throw-in for the Bulldogs as they look to reset and send it back to Andrade. And Kensington able to receive that one. A bad pass from the goalkeeper. Player goes down. That is he gets the foul called on him. And Kensington have a dangerous free kick just about 10 yards outside of the 18-yard box. Two-man wall looks for it to be for the Bulldogs. Looks like Einef. Sends low ball down in the box. That one gets cleared away. And that one will go out for a corner kick. So Kensington with their first corner kick of the day. And already making that dangerous free kick into a bigger opportunity with a corner kick. Marquis sends this one into the box. Long ball, back post, no one there. That ball's going to go out of bounds and a Bulldogs throw in. Fortunately, no one able to get ahead to it. But that back post looked awfully dangerous as a few Kensington players were there, left unmarked, and just unable to time their jumps. Kensington set to reset, but some pressure from the Bulldogs might rush them a bit. Phillips. And Phillips able to find a player. Now still some trouble for Kensington. And now the Bulldogs was able to intercept. That's Rodriguez. Rodriguez still out on the left side, finds his player in the back as they try to settle this one down. Spitz. Sounders. Cabone out wide. And now their Bulldogs look to attack again, looking for the box in the middle. Cuts in. Decides to go back out for Rodriguez. And Rodriguez is able to get that pass. And now Kensington on the counter attack. But a good job so far from the Bulldogs. But still, Kensington still on the attack, looking aggressive. And things cool down for Kensington as the Bulldogs doing a great job defensively to get back and slow down the counterattack. Werner stays calm and collective, able to find his player down the middle. Under some pressure is Ablador, who loses possession for a quick moment, but Kensington is able to gain it back. Werner. So is Kalafa. Sends one down deep in the midfield, and player goes down. Referee's going to calm things real quick. Hasn't pointed the direction of the foul, but I think it's going to stay with the Bulldogs. Player's still slow to get up. That is number 14, Musa Elagarda. But it's good to see him back up on his feet. Again, the same player that was the top scorer for Kensington with 4 goals. Again, came 10th in the league, only played 6 matches. So watch him to be dangerous still during this season. Sounder. Now Rodriguez. Sabitz. As Kamariki. Rodriguez. Just some short passes between Rodriguez and Domino. Now the Bulldogs send it back and now try and reset something here. Can they get it out wide? They seem to be going for the right side for the wing. Promise Adeli is the one on the wing for this Bulldogs team. He's listed as a defender, but he's playing up high, up as a right winger. He falls down. No call there, and the ball goes out, and it stays Bulldogs. Bulldogs still with it. As that's active. Takes a shot right at Werner. There, nothing to worry about for him there. Telling his players to move up. Looks like he's going to boom this one up. He does. And a big, huge punt past the halfway mark. And now Kensington now look to be on the attack, but unable to do anything with that. Ball sent up for the Bulldogs. As Lewis, his pass gets blocked. As they just unable to settle down that ball. As the intended pass was to Zamzowski, and referees telling to move the ball back. Debador had to move back a little bit, as he's going to move about the same where he was about to throw it. But either way, Kensington was able to regain possession, and now back up again. Albador goes down. Referee does not call it. Musa really wants that call. He's still arguing with the ref. And while he was arguing with the ref, his other teammates were putting pressure on Andrade. And now big mistake from the defense. Bulldogs now up. Wide open. Players running into the box. Possible one-on-one shot. Goal! Saraki, number 14, the first goal of the season for the Bulldogs, and they're up 1-0 against Kensington. A big mistake coming out from the Kensington's defense leads to an early opportunity for the Bulldogs, and they pounced all over it. Adams, Saraki, already putting his name onto the goal sheet for this season for the Bulldogs. Plenty of time for Kensington. This one up, of course. And another mistake from Kensington already. Better defense coming from Kensington. Musa can't get to the ball. Musa's down on the ground. Still slow to get up, but possible opportunity for Kensington. And Musa is back up on his feet. Good to see him back up again. Nice little fancy work from the Kensington player, Avianov. And Kensington does not like that call, as they thought it touched off a Bulldogs player, but it's going to be a Bulldogs throw-in. Bulldogs now under some pressure. Farid gets fouled on. And Musa does not like that call either. But either way, the foul is called, so Bulldogs free kick. Sabitz. Seems like to be a very relaxed back line for the Bulldogs as they put numbers up to the front line. Kensington really not pressuring too much. Nothing too aggressive so far. Again, points matter a lot to these teams. Again, they only play 10 games in total of in the fall and spring season. So 3 points mean a whole lot to these teams. But a draw still guarantees you at least points. So don't count out draws either. Especially if you want to win this league. And a big was wondering when the assistant referee was going to call off sides there. A huge gap there from Ivan, as he was called offsides. So Bulldogs will get an indirect free kick. Some nice 1-2 passing there from the Bulldogs. Still stay up on his feet. Carbone founds Sabitz, but can't get the pass to him. And that ball is going to go out of bounds. And a throw-in for the Bulldogs. Throw-in comes in. Rodriguez. Glatz. Bulldogs set to reset and decide to attack again on that right side. They seem to be favoring that side a lot. As Sounders sends the ball in the middle. Werner able to hold on to that one. Brendan Werner doing a good job to command his box. Doesn't allow too many crosses in, but he has a booming punt that really sends back lines. And all it takes is one good run from the Kensington player and a possible one-on-one chance with the goalkeeper. But either way, right now, Bulldogs haven't been fooled yet. Sounders sends it out wide. Again, going out to the right wing. Again, good clearance from Kensington as the ball still stays in, and that finally goes out. Again, the Bulldogs are up 1-0 after an early goal coming from Adam Zarapki. So foul is called there for Kensington. The Kensington player is still slow to get up, but it does get up. I believe is a Markeek. It's Phillips. Phillips sends it back to Werner. And Werner's looking to take a big kick, and he does. He's got a nice booming kick to him. And he's going to go straight back to Werner, who we know has a booming punt. Decides to throw this one out wide. And thought might have been a bad pass, but this defender was able to get there. But either way, Kensington lose possession, and the Bulldogs now have another chance. Ball back in the middle, but it's now crossed out, and the ball goes back in. And what is it the call? It's going to be a corner kick for the Bulldogs. Their first corner kick of the game. As no one is out back for Kensington, all 11 players are in that box now, or just barely outside the box, I should say. Short corner inside the box, gets tipped, and it should be a throw-in for the Bulldogs, but it won't be called that way. Either way, Kensington with a throw-in. Huge step up there. Bulldogs regain back possession. Carbone unable to get that one, but still Bulldogs able to repossess as they tried to look to reset their attack. Again, going out wide. Rodriguez. Ball coming down in the middle, and Kensington was ready for that one. Nice little fake pass. Samraki looking to get his brace, almost gets that one, but Werner does a good job to step up and hurl that one into his body. Kensington just sends this one up as they're just trying to get something going offensively. As they look to send one in the middle of the box, unable to get past the defender. Samraki with it. He's going to send it and right to Werner. A little too much for Ernest Lewis to get there, but a good job for Werner to keep this a 1-0 game. Again, if you just joined us, Kensington Soccer Club are in the black, in the all black with a yellow stripe, yellow numbers also. Bulldogs are in the all white, black numbers. Of course, I'm John Hallwood, here to bring you UPSL action as the Bulldogs are going to send one in the middle. Wide open net. And it's get tipped away from the Kensington defender, Phillips. Werner unable to grab a hold of that one. And Phillips does a good job to clear that one out because right behind him was the goal scorer of Adam Zamaraki. Cross comes in. Werner able to jump up and grab a hold of that one. Not much of a threat of a corner for the Bulldogs. Lamarck passes it back. Kensington just trying to find their footing on the start of the new spring season. Again, start of a new season, new expectations, new lows, new highs for any team in this league. Ball comes in the middle. Chested down a little too hard. And a dangerous opportunity for Kensington to tie back the game, but again, just unable to settle down with the chest. A little too hard was the cross. The Bulldogs keeper, Robert Andrade, was able to hold on to that one. But it's good to see Kensington is able to find a way to attack, get players up, and find someone in the middle of the box, especially left wide open like that. Kensington able to hold on to possession now as they look to reset themselves. Ball sent up. And that ball is easily going to get picked up from the Bulldogs keeper of Andrade. The ball coming from for Zamaraki. Does a good job, though, was Phillips able to head that one out and lead to a Bulldogs throw-in. Still a dangerous opportunity for the Bulldogs as Sabitz could have a possible long throw. Decides to go short. Zamaraki loses possession. Kensington now with it. No foul called there. Kensington felt he got pushed off the ball there. That was DeBoer. That felt like he got fouled there. Zamarki's going to send a ball in the middle. And another volley. Before I can even say they got the clearance. And good save from Werner. As Terrence Doe looks to be in some discomfort there. And a big punt again from Werner, but again a good clearance from the Bulldogs defense. To send it right back into Kensington's half, but Kensington's able to receive it quite quickly. Lamarck sends a one to Musa. And they're going to have a foul, and is the ref going to pull a card here? I don't think he is. It looked like he was thinking about it, but either way, DeBoer was the one to get fouled. Referee telling Cabone to move back, give him the space, give the 10-yard space for Kensington. It's going to be interesting to see how they set this free kick up for Kensington. Believe this is Noah Bloodgett. He's going to send this one in the middle of the box. It is. He does. Who does it touch off last? Off a Kensington player. And it's a goal kick for the Bulldogs. good cross to come inside the middle of the box, but just unable to really control it. Nice booming kick. Both these keepers have a nice boot to them, and a possible opportunity as referee's going to call a handball on Carbone. Carbone's saying that was his back, but I have to agree with the referee with this one. It seemed to be more of his elbow that really helped him deflect that ball. And Carbone's going to be on the attack to get back, but either way, Kensington looking to start their attack going, but unable to do anything with it. Platz. Andrade. Bulldogs resetting their attack again, going on that right side like I've always said. They seem to favor the right side. They seem to be able to get some good crosses going into the middle of the box. Nice little chip shot to Saunders. Saunders. Some fancy footwork. Finds Sabitz. Sabitz now looking to send this one in the box. Unable to, but gets a corner out of it. And the Bulldogs with another dangerous opportunity to put one in the back of the net. Short corner. Sabitz. Sabitz sends one in the box. Kensington able to clear that one, and then a good clearance it is. Goes all the way back to midfield and into Bulldogs territory. Again, we're just about to be in the 26th minute here. Almost want to say unofficially as that ball goes in the middle of the box, goes around, and a good clearance from Noah Bloodgett. That ball gets around the keeper of Brandon Werner and nearly goes into the back of the net. But a good job from the defense from Noah Bloodgett, number 52, to clear that one away. And now just comes into a corner. Big cross, going the back post, finds a man, doesn't go anywhere with it. Now a chance for Kensington as they look to push up, but Bulldogs able to receive that one. Again, a good job from the defense, able to block that header, and good clearance again from this Kensington team. Ball coming in the box. Zamraki Werner able to easily grab that one out from the sky as he rolls this one away. Kensington a little bit slow there. Probably thought a possible handball was going to be called there. As for Terrence Doe, looking the referee to call that handball on himself, but referee did not blow his whistle. Phillips now with it. Werner. They go out wide. Musa. Is that ball still in? Lamarx. Going to send this one in the middle of the box. Low cross. Can it find a player? DeBoer. Musa. Musa with a shot. And that gets deflected out for a corner. Again, Musa, the team leading goal scorer for Kensington in the fall season, still looking to stay dangerous and potent in the middle of the box. Just unfortunate not to find the back of the net. But either way, Kensington with another corner of the game. Cross comes in, middle of the box, and it headed. Phillips unable to really can't direct that one into the goal. That one goes out. Goal kick awarded for the Bulldogs. But again, a good cross in, but just unfortunate not to get enough of the ball to the head of Phillips. Andrade with the goal kick. We mentioned before he has a cannon of a foot. And he showcases it again right here. Phillips heads this one away. Doe unable to get that one, but it's Kensington's trying to recover. Like a ping pong ball. Fighting for it. So foul is going to be called here, I think. They are going to award the foul. Zadai is the one on the grounds. It's basically just like a corner kick, but probably just a few steps closer into the box. Referee just waiting for the referee to blow his whistle. And here comes the cross. Ball in the middle of the box, bouncing around. That goes over the goal. Out wide wide right, I mean. And Warner's going to take the goal kick for this one. Sorry, looks like he's going to send his defender to do it. Just a short kick. Kalafa sends that one up. Slips on his way and goes straight to Sounders. Carbone thought he had a player behind him. Doesn't. Doe. Terrence Doe with it still. He gets fouled. Carbone doesn't like the call. Can't believe it. But again, we mentioned about it raining earlier today and how it might affect this game. And it's kind of showing here and there with a few players slipping on the field. Werner has a boot of his own, sends it deep. Musa gets a player. Can Kensington keep it in? They do, but they're going to just kick that one away out. And that's going to be a throw-in. Still in the Bulldogs territory, though. This Golai was the one to keep it in, but kick it out just for a throw-in. Good idea, able to still retrieve it as they do. Golai now with it. Going to send it out to Abdur. Abdur going around out to the right side. On the right side, gets that one to go out, and Kensington with a dangerous throw-in. Kensington looking to be potent here in the middle of the box, especially to being one down. Looks like to be a long throw-in. See if he has the arm strength. Abdur sends that ball in the box. Does a great job to find Doe. Abdur looking to cross this one in. Fakes it. Still sends one in the middle of the box. Low cross. Shot. And too much under it. And that's a goal kick for the Bulldogs. I believe that was a goalie where that kick just got too much under the ball and sends it high and wide of the goal. Goal kick, and again, just another booming kick. Phillips able to receive that one. Doe finds his player, Abdur. Still with it. Gets around one player. Does a nice job to get around Sabitz. Agoric trying to find Lamarck. And Lamarck unable to get there. But a good job from Kensington so far. They look to be more up to standards than they were earlier in this first half. Doe able to get that one, still loses possession. Phillips goes for a 50-50. Loses that one. And it looked like to be a dangerous attack for the Bulldogs. Just ends to be quickly ended to a ball straight to the goalkeeper of Brandon Werner. Long cross, sends one deep. As Kensington with a goalie, sends it wide. Does it hit a defender maybe? Or is that just going to be a goal kick? It is going to be a goal kick. Looked like some miscommunication and just a mistimed run. But either way, a goal kick for the Bulldogs. And a nice, beautiful kick. Doe tried to get that, unable to. Ball goes again. And it just seems to be just send the ball up and have your strikers go fetch it. It seems to be kind of working for Kensington a little bit, as they're able to grab the second ball, or sometimes they're able to grab the first ball and hold on to possession. Now it's a long throw in here, coming inside the middle of the box. Musa trying to be there, and that's going to be out go for a corner kick, as Kensington does a great job to put pressure on the Bulldogs. Corner kick for Kensington. Ball in the back of the box, and that one just unable to go find Phillips again. And Phillips, from back-to-back corners, seems to be the target man in that box, as he's still yet to come up. Referee notices, and Phillips is, though, back up. As a goal kick for the Bulldogs. And a nice, honestly, I just got to keep complimenting these two goalkeepers. They have beautiful kicks to send it all the way to the other end. And it just seems to be working for both of these teams. And it looks to be a dangerous opportunity for the Bulldogs. Shot comes in, and it's just out wide. And it was deflected, and it's going to be a corner kick for the Bulldogs again. But a nice step in and a cut in for Ernest Luis. Samraki, this will be the one to cross this one in for the Bulldogs. Crosses in the middle. Ball comes, Chicks-a-rays around. That comes off a Kensington defender's back over the bar. And just this time, a little bit different. It's going to be on the right side instead of the left. But either way, still the same taker. Looks to be Zaraki. Actually, nope. Never mind. Change that. It's going to be Jose Rodriguez to take this corner this time. Cross comes in, center of the box, ball bouncing around. That one goes out. No, actually, sorry, stays in. Kensington was able to clear that one away. And Kensington's able to receive that one. A goalie now with it. Goalie. Amorks. And can't get there, as that ball is going to go sailing out. And a throw in for Kensington. Bulldogs look to be on the attack again. Cross coming into the center of the box. Zamraki was the target, but unable to get to him. Rodriguez with it, getting challenged, loses possession. And it's Musa now on the chance with a one-on-one with the keeper, and the keeper, Andrade, able to come out, kicks this one away beautifully, and sends the pressure away. Kensington looked to go back on the counter attack, but either way, good job from Robert Andrade to come outside his box and boot that one away, as Musa was going to be one-on-one with him. Ball goes out. That ball is going to go way out. And Sabitz knew that. But either way, just coming in this halftime, goal of the month. We'll show some highlights of that during at halftime. And I'll talk a little bit more when halftime arrives. But either way, Terrence Doe able to come in, receive that one. A goalie sends it out wide to Abdur. Abdur sends it in the middle of the box. No one there to knock it in. A beautiful cross and a beautiful setup from Kensington, but just no one there to knock at the door. Either way, it's going to leave for a Bulldogs throw-in. That ball, thought was possibly going out, stays in. Lamarck. That ball goes out and stays with Kensington. Long throw-in coming in for Kensington. In the middle of the box. That one gets sent back out. Lamarck has it now. Still with it. Now with the Bulldogs. And they're trying to clear this one away, and they do. This one goes out. Throw in again for Kensington. And as Norbert Bloodgett is going to be the one to throw this one in. We've seen it time and time again. He has got a good throw. Got a good run up and a good throw in for a long throw. Sends it right back into the middle of the box. Bounces around. Andre doesn't get it. And the Bulldogs wanting a foul. But either way, that ball goes out, stays with the Bulldogs. Quick throw in. That's Kalafala was the one to quickly get up there and kick that one away. And still Bulldogs throw in. As they decide to switch sides, doesn't get fully to Zamraki. Doe. Lamarck. Sorry, not Lamarck. That was Tamurov. And Andrade is able to receive that one. About in the 42nd of the first half, Bulldogs are up by one from a goal coming early from Adam Zaraki, who has the ball as of right now on the left side. Cuts one in, gives it to Carbone. Carbone also cuts in, but to the right side. Adai. Adai's going to send one in the middle of the box. He does, but it gets cleared away from Kalafala. Box shot. Save from Werner. Brandon Werner comes out big again to send that one wide from the goal. So another corner kick for the Bulldogs here in the 42nd minute. Big shot front coming from the outside of the 18-yard box, but again, another dangerous opportunity. Possible short corner here. Nope, goes in for the middle of the box. No one there to knock in. But as soon as I say that, a possible opportunity from Brent Glantz. Able to head that one in, left wide open from the just confusion of the ball bouncing around, but either way, Werner is able to grab hold of it, and he sends a nice booming punt again. Kensington still with it. Musa was able to receive it. Trying to find Doe. Doe can't hold on to possession, and now has to go back to defend. Stibbits. Stibbits still with it, sends it to Carbone. Carbone sends it, looks to find his partner, does to Stibbits. Stibbits gonna send one in the middle of the box, does not, but Werner had to go and kind of well, they're going to say it came off of Brandon Warner. Kensington does not like the call, saying they're coming off the post, but either way, good job from Noah Bloodgett to tell his defenders, don't worry about it, you're not going to change the referee's mind. This time, a different free corner gets dealt with a little bit difficult this time, but either way, still a good clearance from Kensington. Bulldogs going to send one again into the middle of the box. And now Carbone's going to send a boot one, and it just gets, again, too much under the ball. The goalkeeper making the field goal motion, saying that was good if he was playing the different kind of football. Either way, a goal. That ball gonna get kicked up, and Kensington possibly getting him back on the counterattack, but again gets dealt with. A goal line now with a chance. Gonna go out wide to his right. Sending it low down in the middle. No one is there to knock at the door again. It just seems to be nearly there for Kensington, and a foul is called against the Cretes. But again, we're going to take a word from our sponsor. Today, Game and Frame broadcast is sponsored by Umbro. You can head to umbroteam.com to start designing your team kit for free now. Produced by Umbro, designed and worn by you. Bulldogs now, Sabitz. Looking to cross this one in. 1-on-1 with Abdur. Sabitz sends one in the middle of the box. And Warner does a good job to keep that one in and hold on possession for Kensington. Warner's going to get a nice booming punt as we hit the 40, whereas we're in some extra time here, and only the referee really knows how much extra time is going to be left here for us. And no sooner do I say that, referee blows for halftime as the scoreline reads, Bulldogs up by 1, Kensington by 0, but don't let that scoreline fool you. Kensington is still plenty in this. But of course, we're going to throw it to the goals of the month here at halftime.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University, and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together, and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
Back on the ball. Picks his head up. Has a hit from distance. What a hit it was, and what a goal from Rich Blanchard. Second in scoring for Vitus, but might be the goal of the season for this team so far. What a hit. Here he goes over it. But instead it's fired in brilliantly by Elazay. What a hit. In alone on goal, with his left foot, good save from Alves, the follow-up from Emmanuel. Faked, still Emmanuel, and he thunders it home. Never in doubt on the follow-up there. Back for Oberg, Roca, it's on his left foot, he's gonna test it, Roca! Howitzer from Nassau County, and we have parity.
Nisiforo dribbling past a couple players, finds a nice ball through for Palacios, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Palacios chips it over. Oh, and it's in the net. A great move there. Nisiforo dribbling through the midfield, gets past a couple players, and finds Palacios for a great chip over the goalkeeper right into that bottom corner.
Shot coming, and a beautiful free kick. Right in the top corner, lasers that one through.
Look, these teams, the situations they're in. Here comes New York International on the charge. Oh, it's glorious. Lea Vettel with a peach of a strike. First blood to the Lions. Musa, great turnaround. Musa gets it back. Safri's caught on his line. Musa! It's a goal! Musa! Oh! Jubilation, elation, celebration station here for White House. They are shining here at the German super site.
Duel. Martin Dikanovic has Heze. Here is Matthew Heze on a brace. Matthew Heze! Beautifully done once again from Heze. Sensational finish. Direct and precise.
And East River able to grab a goal back.
And we welcome you back here in Game and Frame as Kensington Soccer Club take on Bulldogs Soccer Club, as the Bulldogs are up 1-0 from an early goal from Adam Zamraki. Again, the Kensington in the black with a yellow stripe with yellow numbers. Bulldogs are also in the white with black numbers. But again, still plenty of time left for Kensington to come back into this. Carbone sends one wide to the left wing. Possible cross coming in. Does, and no one there to put a foot in. Unbelievable cross, but no one decides to put their foot in. Adam Zaraki, the goal scorer, sends a beautiful ball in the middle of the box, but again, no one able to put the ball in. Ernest Lewis was the closest one to it, was the first player to it, but just can't find the back of the net just yet, and Kensington can sigh a relief. But again, here's another opportunity. Zanoski sends it right to Werner, who does a beautiful job to clean that one up. Two prime opportunities already early for the Bulldogs in this second half. And Werner sends a beautiful kick, who just flies this one almost to the opposing 18-yard box. Kensington still trying to hold on to the ball. Abdur, a goalie, sends one to Musa. Musa to a goalie. Musa unable to get that. And there's a foul on Musa, saying that he used the elbow, raised up the elbow a little too high. Musa again doesn't like the call. Referee explaining his call this time. But either way, a free kick for the Bulldogs in their own territory. Rodriguez passes this one off in time. So Zamraki making a run, able to cut in, has defenders on him. That ball goes out, and it will be a corner kick for the Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs again looking potent early in the second half like they did early in the first half. Something also worth mentioning, the Bulldogs, very limited subs, as this is a short corner. Ball comes in, hits off a Kensington player's back, but still good clearance from Kensington. Musa going to chase after this one and just unable to get there. Ball comes in the middle of the box. Adai with a chance, shot, and a good hand save from Werner. Still trouble. Lewis, ball still in the box. Sanders sends one up in the ball, over the crossbar, and again, opportunity after opportunity. Bulldogs still can't find the ball in the back of the net in the start of this second half, but again, Bulldogs looking ever so dangerous, as Sanders was the last one to kick that one over the crossbar, and a good job from the Kensington's goalkeeper of Brendan Warner to keep them in this game. Carbone. Sabitz to Carbone. Carbone gives it to Zamraki. Zamraki tries to give it to Zambone, but Carbone can't do that. Bulldogs is able to gain back possession, as Bulldogs are set to slow down possession. That ball looking to go out, and that does go out for a goal kick for Kensington. Noah Bloodgett does a good job keeping that one out, shielding that ball. That way it goes out for a goal kick. Werner, sorry. He's going to kick this one away, as the referee is telling Ernest Lewis from the Bulldogs to move outside from the 18, and a nice booming kick from Werner. Werner does a good job, gets a lucky bounce. Now a chance for Kensington, and that ball's going to go out for a corner as the Bulldogs look to be under some pressure. Brent Glantz was the one to kick that one away for a corner kick here for Kensington in the first corner kick for Kensington in this second half. Lamarck is going to take this one in. Past couple times, Kensington has had a corner. Phillips has been the target man. In the box, Armsdale does a good job to reach out for that one and quickly throws that one away. And it's on a 2v1. Now it's coming a 3v1. And a good job from Noah Blugger. And he's trying to tell his goalkeeper to keep that one in. Do they keep it in? And no, they don't. That one's going to go out for a corner for the Bulldogs. But again, a good job from Noah Blugget to get that one away and keep that one from a dangerous opportunity for the Bulldogs. But a good job of him recognizing that his goalkeeper, of Brendan Werner, could have caught that one and kept the ball in instead of getting in the corner. But either way, the ball goes out. Bulldogs with a corner now. Another opportunity for the Bulldogs. Cross comes in the middle of the box. Shot and just saved by Werner. Nice header from Brent Glantz, the defender. Musa. Musa's able to get his pass completed, but quickly loses possession. Was Ivan. Glantz now with it. Sends it down. Ryan Burns is now into this game. Not sure. I think he comes in for Abador, which I don't not see in this game. So Kensington does make a substitution during that halftime as Ryan Burns comes in. Abador's night is done for tonight. Lewis try to put some pressure on the keeper. Doesn't really do too much. I'm surprised he doesn't charge in a little bit more than what he did there. Musa able to do a good job to intercept. Throw in for the Bulldogs. Noah does a good job to head that one away. Musa now with it. And loses possession. Key. Again, it just seems to be the tale for this Kensington team so far. They have good opportunities, just can't hold on to possession. First touch needs to be better for this Kensington team. They get that down. They have plenty of opportunities. And Lamarck does a good job to do that talk about that first touch. Just untimely there for Kensington as Ivan is unable to really receive that one. Sounders to Zamraki. Zamraki sends it in the box, and that one gets cleared away. Musa able to deal with us. Burns. Agoli. Agoli's still with it. Agoli's still with a chance. Rodriguez does a nice clean slide tackle to save that one. Rodriguez switches sides on the field. Finding Noah Bloodgate can't win that one. Lewis falls down, foul is called. Doe doesn't like the call, and here's the first yellow of the game. And Noah is the one to get the yellow card. He doesn't like it. He says his teammate, Terrence Doe, was the one to make the contact. He's trying to plead his case to the referee. Referee is hearing none of it. So the first yellow of the game goes to Kensington against defender Noah Bloodgate. Now dangerous free kick here for the Bulldogs. Possible shot opportunity here for Jose Rodriguez, who's the one to be looking to maybe take the shot here, but it could still be a possible cross inside the box. Be interesting one what he does here. 3-man wall. Werner trying to tell his defenders what to do. Cross comes in. Header and a good grab save from Werner. Out of midair, able to grab that one. A great cross, great header, but it's just a better save. And as soon as I say that, Kensington was on a breakaway, and Lamarck just rushes that one a little too much for Musa. Carbone unable to get to that one, and this is a goal kick. Werner with a short cross, with a short kick. Long ball again. And again, the chase continues for Kensington. As they lose possession. Sorry, the door is still in this game, actually. My bad. So I'll try to find who came out. As Buggett can't get that cross to an open player. I think the Bulldogs are finally figuring out what Kensington likes to do. It is the long ball. And we've seen this time and time again. Burns now with it, and he foul for Kensington. Referee said there was not too much, really no advantage there. Either way, it still stays with Kensington. Musa gets a good first touch, able to get around. Glance. Does a good job to come back and defend. And that's going to be a throw-in. A throw-in for Kensington. As Noah Godget talks to the assistant referee, saying one of the opposing players is a little too handsy. But either way, a long throw-in incoming. Never mind. Cross possibly incoming here for Kensington. Comes in a goalie. Finds Lamarck and just unable to finish that one. That one hits off of the head of Lamarck, and that one goes out for a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Ball back in the field. Bulldogs. Sends one up. And look. Goalcat does a good job. Bloodcat, I mean. Doe, and now a goalie. Still with the ball. He loses possession, but it's going to be a Kensington throw-in. By the way, it looks like Burns comes in for actually Timur Chirov, and there's a foul there against Musa. And as it's a dangerous opportunity for Kensington. Again, just about 10 yards from the 18-yard box. Probably could put a piece of paper between the foot and line between each other to separate how close it is from the 18-yard box. But either way, Kensington crosses one in, just not over the head of a Bulldogs defender, and now Kensington having to attack. Carbone falls down, body's falling down. Referee, no call. That ball goes out. Carbone doesn't like the call, but either way, Bulldogs still with the possession. Noah Bloodgett really trying to be the motivation this Kensington team needs, being very vocal to his team. Again, I think something that is very important, he didn't quite say word for word, but it's just saying, it's just play till the whistle blows. And I think that's just common knowledge. But here we go. Here's a chance for Zamorakis. Shot stopped again from Werner. Zamorakis again, being the potent winger that he is, just unable to find the back of the net again. Good, humongous punt, finds a Bulldogs defender. Sounders. And now Zamorakis. Carbone, long shot out, gets cleared by Kensington. Zamorakis sends it out wide. Possible offsides. Yes, it is offsides. Assistant referee calls it. And a substitution coming in for Kensington. As Ivan comes off. Ivan comes off. And try to see who it is, but either way, I'll give you confirmation when I finally see the number. But either way, Werner takes the kick, and it's Timur Timrov. That comes in for Ivan. Andrade. For Queet. Noah. A goalie still with it. A goalie now rushing. Going out, and that ball is kicked out, and he's going to stay with Kensington ball. Bulldogs don't like it. But either way, today's Game and Frame broadcast is sponsored by Umbro. You can head to umbroteam.com to start designing your team kit for free now. Produced by Umbro, designed and worn by you. Well, a long throw coming from Noah Bloodgett. Ball still bouncing in the air, now in the middle of the box. Musa now with a good clearance. Phillips now to chase. No Bulldogs there. Now Phillips has some time. Sends one up. Musa now on the attack. Musa is unable to get there, and that one's going to be called offsides. So an indirect free kick for the Bulldogs. So the sun's fully faded away. It's to get a little bit chillier now. I know we're all used to the 80-degree weather. It was not 80 degrees today, unfortunately. A lot of rain on this Sunday. But either way, I'm glad you're with us here at Tiger Fields as Kensington Soccer Club take on the Bulldogs. Again, for the start of the spring season for UPSL. Both of these teams looking to change their fall directory as a great intersection from Abdur. And just unfortunate to keep possession, and he's asking for the foul, saying he got pushed in the back. But again, both of these teams finished close to the bottom. Kensington was bottom with only winning one game. The Bulldogs during the full season won once and drew 4 games with 7 points and came in 9th in the league. Again, both of these teams looking to provide better than they did in the fall season. So a win for either of these teams would be big improvements already from the fall season of 2025. Again, the most vocal is coming from Kensington has been Noah Bloodgett. Svaquik does a little spin move, sends it to Domino. Domino trying to send it to Zamraki, but again, just unable to get there. This ball still stays in. Rodriguez asking for the ball. Domino. And sends it back to his defender of Glance. Sounders. Adai sends it to Sounders. Sounders falls down in the box. Is there going to be a penalty? Yes, it is! A foul in the box. Sounders goes down. I believe it was Terrence Doe that calls the foul. He's slow to get up, but either way, penalty kick. Kensington does not believe it. They don't like the call. And Rob Sounders is the one to look like to take it for the Bulldogs. And a goalie doesn't like something that's going on as he. But either way, the penalty has been called. There's no gonna be changing in the ref's mind. Werner. Standing tall. Rob Sounders is going to be the one to take the penalty. A possible 2-0 lead. Sounders takes the kick, shoots, scores right down the middle, and Rob Sounders, cool collective, finishes that one to make it 2-0 for the Bulldogs. Sends the keeper the wrong way. And again, Kensington still doesn't like the call. Still arguing with the ref. So Adam Zaraki is not the only goal scorer on his team, as Rob Sounders puts his name on the goal sheet, as Kensington will also make a substitution again. Lamarck's comes out. His night is done. Again, I'll try and find who comes in for him, wants to see the player's number. But either way, a 2-0 lead for the Bulldogs. 2-0 leads, sometimes the most dangerous leads for teams, as Arsene Bado comes into the game. Comes the ball. Kensington sends the ball into the box. Unable to, goes to top of the goal, and that one is going to be a goal kick. For the Bulldogs. Pressure coming in for Bado. Trumov. Andrade. Bulldogs staying steady so far with the 2-0 lead. Domino loses possession. Kensington is now on the attack. Still with it. Trumov is going to be offsides here. A late pass coming in from the new sub from Arsene Bado, sends a late pass to his teammate Timur Chirov. Just unable to be on the same page, but either way, still some glimpses of a potential attack, a potential comeback from Kensington. Long ball coming in for the Bulldogs. Ernest Luis tries to chase after that one, and that one's going to be well cleared. Now Kensington on the attack. Ado, Burns, Boguet. And now a chance for the Bulldogs with a big opportunity. And a mistake coming out from the defense. Ernest Luis finishes it up. Make it a 3-0 lead for the Bulldogs, who just now seem to be running away with it, and curls one around Brandon Warner. Bulldogs up 3-0 against Kensington Soccer Club. Terrence Doe, send this one out. Doe gets around a player, gets fouled. He doesn't like it. And that is a yellow card. Send out, I think, to Sounders. Yellow card was given to a Bulldog, to one of the Bulldogs player. I believe it was Rob Sounders on there. Brandon Warner is going to take this free kick. Probably the best one to take this free kick, especially how big of a boot he has. Gets that one to bounce, and now possible opportunity. Can't cross that one in, and that one goes out for a goal kick. Timur Tamarov just unable to really control that one. But again, just want to remind everyone to head to @GameandFrame on Instagram to vote for your favorite goal. Again, votes close tonight at 11:59 p.m. That ball goes out, but either way, tonight at 11:59, again, every vote matters for one of your favorite goals there. Again, we just showed the goal highlights during halftime, so hope you enjoyed some of those goals. I know I did. But again, make sure you go to @GameandFrame on Instagram to vote for your favorite goal. And also the prize for the goal winner is a Salt Air Case cleat bag. So there is a little bit of a prize for who got the best goal and who had the most votes. But either way, the Bulldogs looking for their prize of 3 points at the start of an early spring season. Somraki sends one just over the bar with a beautiful shot, but just too much under it. But Brandon Warner was surely there. As for Kensington right now, they're just looking to find some positive notes. Still plenty of time left in this game, though, for three goals. But as of right now, Kensington is just trying to get one in the back of the net. Goalie mentioning to his teammates that it was offsides. Good idea, but he was offsides. Ardsdale sends a nice punt, contributed by Carbone. Carbone now back with it, loses possession. Musa is going to send one up. Musa is going to send one, find the keeper, over the keeper, tries to. It was on target, but just a little bit more awareness from Robert Ardrade. A goalie trying, can't get there. Can't win the ball. Kensington's trying to win the ball, being a little bit more aggressive up front. But either way, good job from Musa, though, to find possible opportunity for a goal, try to keep the goalkeeper lacking, as Rob Saunders, the goal scorer from the penalty kick, is down still on one knee. And they're going to stop the ball right there. Saunders. Many players up not liking the call, but wasn't a head injury. Didn't look to be too serious, so play could continue, and the Bulldogs could move up for the attack. Oh, word to Rob Saunders. Referee checking if he's okay, and the medical will now go check on Saunders. So will his coach. Again, as head into the 76th minute, just remind ourselves of the league table. Inbound, Ironbound, SCP, UCF, SC Warriors, and CFC 1924 all won their games. So they're all tied for first place, as New Jersey Alliance FC and Pennsylvania Prime FC drew their games. And of course, we look at the bottom of the table of Union SC, Philadelphia Lone Star FC, and Capital City Islanders, again losing their games down at the bottom of the table. And a few teams still yet to play their game, but as of right now, Bulldogs surely would be up top with those front runners, as they have a 3-goal lead right now against Kensington Soccer Club. Cosmos B and Fire Rivers SC believe played today also, if not playing right now. But either way, we get back underway. That's Kensington with the ball again. Big cross coming in from Blaguette. Musa now out wide. Musa trying to get one in the middle of the box. Does he? Saved by Ardale, I mean. And the ball still stayed in, and a headered it down by Blaguette. But a good cross in from Musa. Just unfortunate anyone there, but either way, it was still a dangerous cross for Robert Arndale. Carbone with it. Dealing with some pressure. Hits off a Kensington player. Ernest Lewis, one of the 3 goal scorers in today's game. And it's good to see Saunders back into this game, as Carbone is the one to be fouled. And it's going to be another substitution for Kensington. And we're waiting to see who's coming out, but now it looks like it's to be number 54, who I said earlier thought came out, but it is now. He finally does come out. Amaza DeBoer comes out. That's his night done and completed. As thought I was going to see the player's number. It looks like to be number 44, Christian Hernandez, to be coming in, and it is. Cross comes in for the Bulldogs, cleared away from Kensington, and good clearance at that. Now moving up is Kensington. Musa going to a goalie looks to be the offside, but the referee doesn't call it, so he was still onside. Already, Cardenas making his presence known as a possible opportunity for ball still bouncing around. Plenty of foul, and a foul is called against Kensington. Player goes down, whistle is called, foul is called, as it looks like the Bulldogs are going to make a pair of substitutions on their own at the next stoppage time. And they'll make it now as one of the Bulldogs players is slow to get up. Referee gonna go check on him. Actually, it looks like to be a 3-player substitute for the Bulldogs now. As Jose Rodriguez was the one slow to get up, but Promise Adai comes out. Rob Saunders' night is also done, one of the goal scorers. Adai doing a good job out on the wing, able to bring in the crosses. And one more player coming out, and I think it is gonna be Jose Rodriguez. So the 3 players come out. As 3 new players come in, as I'll try and see who the 3 new players are. Edwin Herrera comes in. Connor Shaw comes in. I'll try and get the last one as soon as I can. But either way, play continues for the Bulldogs as we head into the 82nd minute. 3-0 is the scoreline for the Bulldogs. And that goes out. Foul is called. Edwin Herrera gets the foul called on him. Already making an impact already. Bulldogs will have the free kick short to Carbone. Carbone just holds it on, and now Bulldogs are going to just play relaxed soccer or football, wherever you're from or listening to. And the final substitution, by the way, is Martin Menendez. Foul's called. Again, Bulldogs will get a free kick. This one just about to the halfway line. Actually, a little bit further back, a lot more further back, as the referee was telling them to push it back even further. Well, the Bulldogs even fooled me. Kensington still with it. Bado. This is it away to Musa. Musa. A goalie. A goalie now with it. Sends it. Trying to find an player in the box. Burns. Musa. A goalie. Long shot. Gets stopped from a defender. I'm just going to say some viewers might have felt that one. But either way, Bloodget doing a good job trying to keep this a 3-0 game, but Connor Shaw still stays in the game, stays composed. Doesn't seem like it's affecting him whatsoever. Terrence Doe now sends one up. As soon as that happens, Burns is able now to receive it. Just can't. If you're Kensington right now, you're just frustrated how this game has gone for you. As Carbone gets that one. The ball just hasn't seemed to bounce in the right ways for Kensington like it has for the Bulldogs. Sorry, Sounders is actually still in this game, so someone else came out as that one goes out. Edwin Herrera gets a foot to it, and quickly quick goal kick, a goalie. And a foul's called again as Nicholas Domino gets fouled. And time's not becoming a friend for Kensington if they want to get at least a draw out of this. Domino or Carbone's going to be the free kick taker. Only one person in the wall. It's gonna be a free kick outside, unable to find Samraki for that one, as Domino was the free kick taker. As we head to the close now to the 86th minute. It's going to be interesting to see if there's going to be any extra time from the referee. Not too much time last time in the first half, but still had 2 goals here. Some injuries as Nicholas Domino will come out of this game. As Tomlinson will come in. As for the substitute, he will throw it in. Already, putting something to the ball at least. Edwin now. Edwin thinking about a shot. He does take the shot, and a decent shot at that, but right to Brendan Werner. Throws this one in. A goalie. Goalie still with it. Going to pass it to Doe. Doe to Musa. Musa moving up. Chips it one over to Badeau. Badeau now out on the wing. Badeau tried to cross one in, unable to. Hits off the defender of Tomlinson. Badeau is going to be the one to throw this one in. Badeau. Doe. Some nice 1-2 passing. A chance for Kensington. As soon as I say that, the flag is raised up from the assistant referee. Offsides was Musa. As Kensington will also be making a substitution here. Musa's night will be done. The goal scorer from last in the full season. His night has come down to an end. And a goalie's night has also come to an end as he comes out too. I'll try to get you the names of those 2 players that come in as soon as I can. Well, number 65, Salvador Corelio comes into the game. I believe the last one might have been Rami Buzabal. This is by this point, Bulldogs are just playing keep away, finding the open pass when they can, trying to absorb as much pressure as they can and quickly find an open player. Ball coming in, gets dealt with from a Kensington defender. Doe to Tremov. Tremov takes a shot just wide. Another decent opportunity from Kensington, just unable to find the back of the net. It's just been not their night for them right now. But still plenty of season. Again, this is just the first game. Still some positives that they can take away from this game. As for the Bulldogs, they look to get their first 3 points of the campaign and be tied for first as a foul is called there. As Noah Blugett is going to be the one to take this free kick, sending everyone to the box. See if we get anything to it. Cross comes in. Goes all the way to the back post. Still in the box. Shot. Saved. Shot saved again. And this time it's held by Robert Andrade. Beautiful double save from Robert Andrade to keep the clean sheet. Nice massive punt just to send this one away. So we get closer, just 30 seconds now. Less now than 30 seconds away from 90 minutes. But again, some extra time might be played here. Carbone still with it. Carbone does some fancy footwork, tries to find Zamraki. Actually, I think Zamraki's the one to be substituted out. Foul is called for Kensington. And Carbone didn't think it was a foul. Thought it was a throw-in. As we hit the full 90 minutes. So, will be interesting to see on how much extra time the referee has in store for us. As Terrence Doe, slow to get up again. Might have heard him wrong, but I think he said 3 minutes of extra time. Not 100% sure, but we'll see in those 3 minutes, I guess, if there is 3 minutes of extra time. But either way, Kensington's trying to just find their first goal of the spring season. Bloodgate tries to send one up, unable to. For Quee. Edwin. Now Menendez. Tomlinson. Glance. Tomlinson again. Tomlinson now under some trouble and gets dispossessed. Just trying to find some open passes right now for Kensington. Ball still bouncing around. Carbone, thinking about clearing it, decides to pass it off. Still with the Bulldogs, as they're trying just to finish this one off with a clean sheet, but passes like that, Kensington is just eager to strike on. And it's still another chance for Kensington. Box, ball in the middle. That goes out, and that's going to be a corner kick. So an opportunity to ruin the clean sheet still in play. A goal here also for Kensington would probably boost their self-esteem a little bit, especially going down 3-0. And at least put some more positives in tonight's game. Bloodgate is going to be the one to take this corner kick. Ball comes in. Still bouncing in the box. Can they keep it in? It's going to be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. And by this time, Bulldogs are just going to try and waste as much precious seconds they can off the clock. And that's going to be full time here at Tiger Field. Kensington lose this one 3-0 over the Bulldogs as the Bulldogs look to tie first place with, I believe, 3 other teams. So four teams tied for first place. Ironbound, SCP, UC, FSC Warriors, SFC 1924, and now the Bulldogs, SC, have now tied it with this win tonight over Kensington. Again, those goals coming early on in the first half was Adam Zamraki, and then a penalty given to the Bulldogs by Rob Saunders, who dealt that one down the middle, and then a mistake by the Kensington's defense in that second half by Ernest Luis was able to finish that one off. But either way, it's going to be a good matchup. Again, both these teams early on, still in the season in UPSL. Fortunately, we will not have an interview for today's game, but that's going to do it right here at Tiger Field. Kensington lose this one 3-0 over the Bulldogs. I'm John Hallwood, and you've been listening to Game and Frame.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish. Flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brown. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The salt air case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together. I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
Back on the ball. Picks his head up. Has a hit from distance. What a hit it was, and what a goal from Rich Blanchard. Second in scoring for Vitus, but might be the goal of the season for this team so far. What a hit.
Rodriguez over it, but instead it's fired in brilliantly by Elazay. What a hit! In alone on goal, with his left foot, good save from Alves, the follow-up from Emmanuel. Faked, still Emmanuel, and still Emmanuel, and he thunders it home. Never in doubt on the follow-up there.
Back for Oberg. Roca. It's on his left foot. He's going to test it. Roca! Howitzer from Nassau County. And we have parity.
And he's forward, dribbling past a couple players. Finds a nice ball through for Palacios. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. Then Palacios chips it over. Oh, and it's in the net. A great move there. Onisiforo dribbling through the midfield, gets past a couple players, and finds Palacios for a great chip over the goalkeeper right into that bottom corner.
Shot coming, and a beautiful free kick. Right in the top corner, lasers that one through.
Both these teams, the situations they're in. Here comes New York International on the charge. Oh, it's glorious. Lea Vettel with a peach of a strike. First blood to the Lions.
Musa, great turnaround. Musa gets it back. Shafree's caught in his line. Musa! It's a goal! Musa! Oh! Jubilation, elation, celebration station here for White House. They are shining here at the German super site.
Duel. Martin Dikanovic has Heze. Here is Matthew Heze on a brace. Matthew Heze! Beautifully done once again from Heze. Sensational finish. Direct and precise.
And East River able to grab a goal back